Namwengo sinde tapje singai. Namwenyongi tumbuko jimaina.
Welcome once again. I'm your host Eric Ngetuni. Today we are going to look at the verbs. Yesterday we looked at the greetings we have in Kalenjin. So verbs, before we start, verbs are the doing words. For instance, the verbs we have in English are like coming, going, sleeping. Those are some of the examples. So we are going to look at the verbs today for the singular first person, second person singular also, and the third person singular. We are going to look at these verbs basing on the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. For the first person singular, it takes letter A or starts with A. For instance, arire, which means I am crying. Awendi, which means I am going. Anyoni, which means I am coming. All of them starts with letter A or A. Arire, awendi, anyoni, atieni, and so on and so forth. Now, when it comes to negation, or the negative part of it, the first one, arire, which means I am crying, will be marire, which means I am not crying. For negative part of it, it takes ma, marire, mawendi, manyoni. Are you getting it? Awendi, which means I am going. Mawendi, which means I am not going. Anyoni, which means I am coming. Manyoni, which means I am not coming. So it takes ma. When you are saying that I'm not doing something, which means it will take the ma part of it. Arire, marire, awendi, mawendi, anyoni, manyoni. That one is for the present. Then for the second person, the first part of it, we are going to use our example of arire, which means I am crying. So for the second person, you'll say, you are crying. In Kalenjin, you are going to say, irire. Then, you are not crying, merire. So the first part of it, which is the positive part of it, takes I or E. Irire, iwendi, inyoni. You see? That is for the second person singular. Then for the negative part of it, irire, you are crying. Merire, you are not crying. Iwendi, you are going. Mewendi, you are not going. Inyoni, you are coming. Menyoni, you are not coming. You realize that the negative part of it, or the negation part of it, takes me. The first part of it, which is positive, takes E, irire. The second part of it takes me, merire. I hope you are getting that. Then for the third person singular, in the present tense, you will say rire, for he is crying. Marire, which means he is not crying. Rire ends with I or E. So for that person, it normally ends with E. Rire. Marire starts with what? Mo. Marire. So for negating part of it, for the third person singular, you use mo. And then ends with I, which means as if you are actually adding more to the start of what you are saying. Rire, marire. Wende, mawendei, nyonei, manyonei. Are you getting? Yeah, that one is for the present tense. For the past tense, the first person is ko arire, which means I was crying. Ko marire, I was not crying. So you take ko a, ko arire, ko awendi, ko anyoni for the positive part of it. Then for the negative part of it, you say ko marire, ko mawendi, ko manyoni. Are you getting? You take what? You take koma for the negative part of it, which means you were not doing. I was crying, I was not crying. Ko arire, ko marire. Ko awendi, I was going. Ko mawendi, I was not going. Then for the second person singular, you are going to say ko I, ko irire, ko iwendi, ko inyoni, which means ko irire, you are crying. Ko iwendi, you are going. Ko inyoni, which means you are coming. Then for the negative part of it, ko irire will become ko merire, ko iwendi, ko mewendi, ko inyoni, ko menyoni. Are you getting? So for the negative part of it takes ko me, ko menyoni, ko mewendi, ko merire, like that, like that. That is the second person singular in the past tense. For the third person singular, it will take ko and then end with e. Ko rirei, ko wendei, ko nyonei. That is for the positive part of it. Then for the negative part of it, it will start with ko mo, ko marirei, ko mawendei, ko manyonei, which means ko rirei, he was crying. Ko marirei, he was not crying. Ko wendei, he was going. Ko mawendei, he was not going. Ko nyonei, he was coming. Ko manyonei, he was not coming. Then for the future tense, for the first person, it starts with mo a, mo arire, mo awendi, mo anyoni. Then for the next part of it, which is the negative part of it, is going to take mo ma, mo marire, mo mawendi, mo manyoni. Are you getting? Mo arire, I will be crying. Mo marire, I will not be crying. Mo awendi, I'll be going. Mo mawendi, I'll not be going. Mo anyoni, I'll be coming. Mo manyoni, I'll not be coming. Then for the second person, it takes mo e. It starts with mo e for the positive part of it. Then for the negative part of it or negation, it will take mo me. Mo I, mo me. Mo irire, mo merire. Mo iwendi, mo mewendi. Mo inyoni, mo menyoni. That is, you will be crying, mo irire. Mo merire, you will not be crying. Mo iwendi, you will be going. Mo mewendi, you will not be going. Then, mo inyoni, you will be coming. Mo menyoni, you will not be coming. Then for the third person singular, future tense. So for the future, for that person, it takes moko and then ends with e. Moko rirei, moko wendei, moko nyonei. Then, for the negative part of it, moko ma rirei, moko ma nyonei, moko ma wendi. Moko rirei, he will be crying. Moko ma rirei, he will not be crying. Moko mawendi. He will not be going. Moko wendi. He will be going. Moko mawendi. He will not be going. Moko nyone. He will be coming. Moko manyone. He will not be coming. I hope you have gotten the summary part of it. So in our next tutorial, we are going to look at the plural part of it. The plural of the first person plural, the second person plural, and the third person plural in Kalenjin. So subscribe to our channel and like our page and then share our page. Welcome to our next tutorial. My name once again is Eric Netwing.